I showed off to my biological father about the luxury car I bought with cash. Now I'm a senior executive at a company, earning tens of millions a year. Abandoning such an outstanding son is your biggest loss. After all, 36 years ago, I was just an abandoned orphan, lying at the firehouse door. I came here to prove that I could live well without a father.
And to my family who loves me, that I didn't need a thing from you, even after I knew who you were.
You want to come in?
Okay.
Once inside the house, my father poured me a glass of water. His face was full of guilt. Then he told me the truth about what happened. Back then, he and his wife were both drug addicts. His wife also died during childbirth due to complications. Penniless, he eventually left the child at the firehouse door. Fortunately, I was adopted by a couple, and he received the punishment he deserved.
If you think I'm gonna forgive you,
I don't.
you know, you were right. I did just want to say screw you and storm out of here.
Go ahead.
Screw you.
Yep.
Shortly after I left, I came back again. I asked him if he wanted to meet his granddaughter. Upon hearing this, my father was absolutely thrilled. Soon, I brought my father to my mansion. I introduced him to my wife as a friend, but my wife recognized who he was and shook hands with him with a big smile. The two children made fun of his torn pants and said he smelled bad, but he didn't mind at all. I told my wife that no matter what he says, he'll end up going back on his word anyway.
He left me at the fire station, and I invited him into our home.
That evening, after I put the children to bed, I found my father and told him about my experiences over the years. My adoptive parents gave everything they had for me, which led to my achievements today. If the firefighters hadn't taken me to the hospital, I might not even be alive now.
I should get going.
Maybe we could have you by.
I don't think that's necessary.
That's no pressure. I just.
It's just that I'm dying is all.
It turned out my father was in the late stages of cancer. He only had a few months left to live, and this was the best punishment for him.
It was the kindness you've shown me. That only with them.
I felt very sad after hearing this. Although he abandoned me at the firehouse door, he was still my biological father after all. I couldn't accept this news in such a short time. After discussing with my wife, we arranged for my father to stay overnight at the villa. However, the good times didn't last long. That morning, my father actually started talking to the children about drugs. My wife and I immediately interrupted him when we heard this, but this also made my wife very unhappy. Still, she couldn't really say anything about it. At this point, my father asked me for a few dollars because he needed to take the bus. I didn't ask many questions and just gave it to him. For several days in a row, my father would leave early and come back late. This gave my wife a bad feeling.